Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to review a pressure washer. I've needed a new one for a long time. The one I've got is a good pressure washer if you want to do it in tiny little bits, and I'd spend probably about 7 or 8 minutes on each paving slab cleaning it, and that adds up to quite a lot of time over the time, you know. So I needed something new, and it's the first time I've gone out and bought a new tool if I've already got that tool. Don't look around my room, okay? I never buy multiple tools. But I've gone a bit more expensive. The tool, the pressure washer I had before cost me about £35-ish. This one's cost me about £100-ish. All of that will be in the review. But it's actually a good brand, good make, etc. And what I'll do is I'll just pressure wash my garden like I would normally, and we'll see if it's any good. Before we get on, I'd like to thank my patrons. Guys, thank you so much for all your help. Really mean it. I appreciate it so much. If you'd like to join them, all the links are in the description, and there's early access, that kind of thing, for my patrons. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so this is the Spears & Jackson 2000 watt pressure washer. Please do excuse my voice. I'm getting over a cold at the moment. Max pressure is 160 bar. Rated pressure 110, hose length 7 meters, 2000 watts as I said. Okay, it has an onboard hose reel. It has cable ID, cable length 7 meters. What's that there? Built-in detergent tank, universal hose fittings, and over here it's got additional wheels, yada for being able to move it around easier. And then it comes with a group of bits and bobs: adjustable lance, turbo lance, fixed brush, rotary brush, and patio cleaner. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so it will follow you around basically like a Hoover would if you're using the pipe fitting on a Hoover. So it'll follow you around so you don't have to keep moving it place to place. And you can store all of the tools on board. Okay, it came with all these little boxes, so let's have a look at what's inside. Quite like this. This is so you can actually lie it down, so that you've got 2 sets of wheels touching the floor. But this comes down and you've got access to all of the extra, like not the extra, but the piping and all that sort of thing, which I think is really cool. Okay, so this is what the garden's like. It's been like this for probably about 3 years now. I've not been well enough to do anything about it. So even the fence has got covered in, you know, algae or whatever it is. So this is going to take a decent bit of pressure washing. Okay, so here it is straight after I finished, and it looks a bit darker than it would be, but it is so much better. Now it's going to need a lot more work on it. I need some anti-microbial stuff to get rid of some of this algae, but considering how much it's taken off in the first pass is incredible. Normally the other one would not have done anywhere near this amount of work. And this is it dry, and this is, you know, it shows much better. But if you think about how black this was, I'll see if I can do a side-by-side comparison, because it was incredibly dirty when we first started, and you know, there's nothing I could do about it, but this worked really well.
Okay, all in all, very, very good item for its price. It's very, very powerful, and it took less than 1/3 of the time to do the actual entirety of the garden. I've since done the van and the car with it, using all the different attachments, and they all work very, very well. I haven't used the actual reservoir for holding soaps and stuff like that yet, but I'll be using that in the future, and well, I'm going to be dousing down the fence because it's got like an algae growth on it, so I'll put an anti-algae thing in there, and I'll probably just do a YouTube short of that, so you know, subscribe if you're not, to see it in action and see if it works well, etc. But from all the research I did, that worked every time anyway, so it's not really something I needed to look into. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to my Patreons, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.